They got to be meeting 10 million. They got to come with 10 million. They making way more than that off a bet. Trust me. They will make over 100 million on this fight. If they're not coming with 10, don't sit there like I don't know the numbers. Hell no.
This is Will Beeman TV. Floyd Schofield, Abdullah Mason. Will we ever get that fight? Floyd Schofield's father was saying how he wants 10 million for this fight. I don't think that's doable at all. Shit, you got, I don't even think like some of the big names are, they probably getting that, if that, or probably a little more, but it's not, we're not in the days of the Mayweather anymore, man. Like, so I heard Floyd Schofield's father talking about how they give you like a flat rate now, as opposed to like they'll just pay you for the fight now, like promoters. They don't like construct no deal where you getting the back end and you getting, pay-per-view, buys and all of that. It's just like they give you a fee, boom, fight. They cover everything else, which is why you've been getting like fights on Netflix and, free fights and stuff like that. When the last time y'all know, coming up in our era now, mind you, I'm an 80s baby. You need to stop telling my age, but I'm an 80s baby. So I'm used to HBO, Showtime, stuff like that. We ain't known to see no fight on Netflix for free at that. You know what I mean? Well, of course everybody pay for Netflix, but for free. Or then you got fights on Amazon Prime. It's a total different era now. Some stuff I like, some stuff I don't. I don't like them getting rid of trying to get rid of the Muhammad Ali Act, and I'll talk about that in a separate video. But like, I think that's bogus to like you giving a fighter like just giving them one fee, and then you taking the back end, you taking everything to come with it. I mean, I get it. Promoters, I mean, they spend a lot of money on production and promotion and all types of things. I get it. I understand the business. I understand that. But if I'm a fighter, I'm going to be a supreme businessman. I'm not going to take no shorts. Now, can that stunt your growth as far as doing business with other promoters and getting fights? Absolutely. That's why they don't want a lot of fighters not being their own entity. And I don't like that either. Like, Mayweather robbed the bank. Mayweather is like the last of the Mohegans. Like, they kind of like, oh, hell no. We don't want no more Mayweathers. Hell no. We are the system. What we say goes. We're making the money. The fighters, you just entertain. We'll pay you what we pay you. Get in the ring, do what you got to do. And I don't like that part. I'm not gonna lie. I do not like that part. Because like Floyd Schofield's father was saying, he was pretty much saying like, we got to take care of our families, man. You know what I mean? And I 100% agree with that. And once these fighters are done and damaged and their career is over, once you accept that fee, it's like, and you sign that dotted line, that's yours, homie. Like, it ain't no, oh, nah, let's renegotiate. Hell no. That's why it's called business. Contracts are put in place for a reason, and then it's like, what I don't like about dirty business tactics though, is like, if you question like a contract or something, they deem you difficult to deal with, or like it's a cold business, dog. It's cutthroat. It's cutthroat as hell. It's very cutthroat. And a lot of people that don't know the boxing game, that's why they feel like some fighters are ducking. And some of the time, I ain't gonna say most, but you can't say most of the time they are ducking, but a small margin of the time it's because they can't get the business right. Because I know guys probably like David Benavidez. David Benavidez said he was going to take the Canelo fight for, I think, $1 million. Like, $1 million? David Benavidez? Can you imagine what? I think he said $1 million or $5 million. Don't quote me. It was one of the two for sure. But and I posted that in the video too. But to fight Canelo, that is horrible. You know Canelo's getting 50 or better. And they give him that small amount, man, and he was still willing to take the fight. Which could have been career ending. I ain't gonna say career ending, but you know how these guys are these days. That Mayweather effect shattered the game. 100%. Nobody wants to get rid of this right here. Nobody wants to lose that O on their record. And, you know, all the greats have losses. Now, am I saying go lose? No, I'm not. Because I know how you fans are. Y'all get crazy. And why would they want to go lose? Why would it? No, it's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that it's not the end of the world when you lose a fight. Errol Spence, my guy, which was I'm not gonna say was, he still is my favorite fighter of this era. Him, Shakur Bud, those are my guys. Devin Haney, Usyk. I forgot to mention Usyk my last video too. And I was naming my top 5, but I put him in a whole nother realm of his own, heavyweight. Just like Bud, he's in a whole class of his own as well. But yeah, bro. I agree with Floyd Schofield's father, man. Like we got to negotiate now. Do I think he gonna get 10 million to fight Abdullah Mason? Hell no. They're not gonna give him no 10 million. Now if they were doing it like Mayweather, you get way more than 10 million, but y'all still have to generate, you know, what Floyd generated, and that's difficult to do. Floyd got like the top 3 gates of all time. I think those are Floyd's records. Like, it's gonna be hard to duplicate. Very hard to duplicate. I think the closest right now to that could probably somewhat replicate what Floyd did is probably a Canelo or Tank Davis, somewhere like that. I just don't. I don't know, man. Mayweather just had a strong team around him, man. But 10 million to fight Abdullah Mason, I just don't think it's gonna happen. I hope it does, but I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. They were going to give Benavidez 5 million or $1 million to fight Canelo. And no disrespect to Floyd Schofield, Abdullah Mason, they're up and coming guys. Though they're not, those names are not bigger than a Canelo or David Benavidez. So, you know, but they are young and up and coming fighters, and I respect both of them, and I am a fan of both of those guys. But yeah, you guys tell me what you think, man. You know, how do you feel about the boxing game and the politics and how things are going with, you know, these contracts, man? But yeah, man, you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Stay tapped in with me, man. We out of here.